Apothecary Diaries, Season 2, Episode 10.
まおまお紹介するわ。翡翠宮に来た新しい侍女たちよ。
Wait a minute. I'm not sure I can handle new people. There are so many hanging threads already. I remember when I first started the show, I got comments suggesting that I take notes. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take notes. I should have been taking notes.
三姉妹なの。
Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Oh, wow, they all look very alike.
石油です。
At least that makes the name somewhat easier.
みんな同郷で顔なじみなの。
Okay.
長女の白空さんは玉葉様と同い年よ。
So we're already acquaintances. So it's deliberate. Okay. People you know. Who knows? I mean, there's just like natural affinity you can feel for somebody from your hometown. Thinking about that now, there's sometimes a multiplier effect on that by distance. So like, if you're from New York and you meet someone from New York in New Jersey, who cares? But if you're in Korea and you meet someone from New York, insta bond or instant rivalry, I don't know. Yeah, it's complicated.
あなたは
毒味役のマオマオです。
You will learn. You will learn.
私は国空じゃないわ。
Yeah, that was sort of bold just going for
じ
it.
ゃあ石油様。
2 out of 3 chances. Oh no. Bad luck.
全く見分けがつかない。
Yeah, this is like another mirror thing.
覚えればいいか。
We have so many twins and triplets and sisters now.
ちゃんと部屋に戻りなさい。
いえ、物置で問題ありません。本ニャン様にもここが私の部屋だと言われましたし。
Some people are gonna hate this just because it's different, you know?
ダメに決まってるでしょ。
Why? Give me one good reason. I was never joking. This was never a joke to me. And I get so attached to it.
たちにも示しがつかないわ。
What a weak argument. You're a bad example. Man, sometimes it feels like Lady Hongnang is the hammer looking for nails. Welcome to Lady Gokuko's house.
あらあら。物置は
Episode 34, A Ghost Story.
小屋は好きにしていいわよ。
That settles
で
it.
も寝るときは元の部屋を使ってちょうだいね。
No, but Gokuko said, Lady Gokuko, help us. Oh, you rat. I don't answer to you. Well, I mean, technically I do answer to you, but also I don't answer to you. You're not allowed to be happy in ways that are unconventional. People don't like it. It terrifies them. Joke's on you, I just won't sleep.
いい上司たちだな。
She's much more charitable than I am. She took that very well. I mean, it could be a lot
新しい
worse.
次女が来て、一人当たりの仕事の量はぐんと減った。
It scales with the danger. That comfort-danger trade-off.
多数の次女を連れているローラン妃の
Oh yeah, the image thing. No, I have more ladies.
マオマオさんは部屋ではなく。
Oh no, we're setting a bad example for the new ladies. Can I also have a factory? So this is how it starts. Next, you know, all the ladies want warehouses.
インファ様が小屋に引きこもるのを止めたのはおせっかいだけど、
Yeah, just let
私
me
のこ
live
と
my
を考え
life.
てのことだろう。
She
早く
did?
新しい次女たちに慣れてほしいというインフ
Okay.
ァ様らしい気配りだ。
That's charitable also. That's charitable reading.
少しは反省してる？
What? Which part?
してますけど。
Don't answer so quickly.
私に悪いと思ってる？
ええ、それはもちろん。
What do you need?
だよね。
If you want something, you can just ask. You don't need to, like, use leverage.
ちょうどよかったわ。
Uh-huh.
やられた。
You could have just asked. She would have done it for you, probably. Especially if there's a mystery. Just out of the goodness of her heart and natural curiosity. All while pretending she has neither. You don't need to leverage someone else's wrongdoing to tell them what you want. Or to ask for
あ
something.
の、今夜の外出、本ニャン様は
大丈夫よ。許可はもらってるわ。
高級の北側。
We're spending a lot of time. We keep coming back to the north side.
ママこれ。こんな感じでかぶって
Maybe you should explain this in advance.
涼しくなるから。
Okay. She looks excited at least. What manner of ghost are we hunting? So there was no explanation here about what we're doing. Mama just following her blindly into this excursion that we allegedly have permission for. Curiosity killed the cat, etc.
ここよ。
Where? What are we doing?
いらっしゃい。
Oh.
参加者は2人ね。
Is this like the occult club in Mob Psycho? Maybe this is the old lady who can't leave the
綺
court.
麗だけど、ずいぶん年のいった女官だ。
Yeah, maybe it's the one with the daughter, the alleged daughter.
ここは選定の時代に使われていた場所なのよ。昔に比べて女官がだいぶ減ったけど。
Down! Wow, amazing.
こういう時に
Can you imagine?
ぴったりよね。
For what? Oh,
相手
I still don't know what we're doing. Looks very occultish though.
揃いま
This
した
could
ね
be cool. This is
こ
different.
んな暑い日に締め切った部屋に12人も集まって。
皆さん、お話の準備はできてい
Oh,
ま
is
す
it like a, is it a novel club? Is it a fiction club? Oh, this is fun. I'll bet Mama has some great ones.
夜な夜な北門の堀では身投げを繰り返す下女の姿が。
Wait, didn't this really happen?
下女の白い顔が浮かび上がり、女官が慌てて逃げようとすると、突然足をつかまれて。
This would actually be a great opportunity narratively to slip something in here that's real. You know, I swear I'm not like naturally a super paranoid person. This show just really brings it out of me.
あの日、私を突き落としたのは。
Feng Ming. What a twist. The delivery, though.
かで聞いたような話。
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
怖がりだけど好きなわけね、インファ様。
I guess she really was making a nice gesture bringing Mama into her world.
どうやらこれは座り順に怪談
Mama's
話を
about to destroy them. I bet she has some
話し終
killer
わ
ghost
ったら
stories.
火を吹き消すという催しらしい。
And it gets darker and darker, that's cool.
話は高級内の噂程度のもので、肝が冷えるほどではない。
Conversely, that also might add to it because you wonder
何
where's
せ
the
高
line,
級
like
は
I'm
娯
doing.
楽が少ない。こういう語らいも認められているようだ。
It's better than the garden parties by a huge margin. Way better. Oh, hello.
食べる？
You're here too. And we brought snacks. It's got a lot better. It's a dried squid.
そこには古くから入ってはいけないと言われているも
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. This is just a little side episode, right? It's a little vignette just showcasing some of the author's ghost stories. It's very cute. It's going to be very fun and a self-contained episode. I'm sure it has no broader connection to the world of Apothecary Diaries as a whole.
子供は母親に告げた。いいこと教えてあげる。あの森にはたくさん食べ物があ
Told you
る
not to go in there. It's dangerous.
孤立した親子は食べるものもなく、
Wait, there's food in the forest, though.
親子の家にゆらゆらと光が入っていくのを見た者がいた。翌日、その知らせを聞いた村長が親子の家を訪ねると、子供はすでに死に、母親も亡くなる寸
Very,
前だった。
very strange. This is a mystery.
いいこと教えてあげる。
There's a lot of food in the
そ
forest.
こまで行って、母親は死んだ。
Huh.
その死に顔は不気味に笑っていたの。
I mean, I don't know. Sort of basic answer, but hallucinogenic mushrooms? What's the light, though?
今も森は禁忌の地と恐れられ、破った者の家には鬼が現れ、
They were having a rave. It was psilocybin and they were raving. It's the only explanation. Next mystery. Moral of the story is drugs are bad. I wonder how many hallucinogenic mushrooms Mama has eaten.
なるほど。
なるほどって何が？
後で教える。
She's bored.
これは
Oh, she just
遠
went
い
somewhere.
遠い東の国のお
She went to a
話。
distant land far to the east.
とある国の僧侶が遠方での葬儀を終えて帰る途中、いつの間にか日が暮れてしまった。
This makes you think of Demon Slayer.
夜分に失礼。ごめんください。
どうされましたお坊様。
山を越える前に。
This is one of those things that like you see sometimes, but it's hard for me to fathom, having grown up in a city in the modern era. Is it not terrifying to get a visitor in the middle of the night, way out in the countryside? I just don't have the experience to properly contextualize it.
日が暮れてしまって
Husband looks pissed though.
納屋の隅で構いませんので、一晩泊めていただけませんか。
まあ、それは。
I mean, I'd be pissed too, honestly, if my wife just did that. Like, just invited a strange man in my house.
せめてものお礼にと今日をあげることにした。
For them? You mean for them?
あんたどうするの？
Oh, uh-oh. I don't think it's fine.
そんなんじゃダメだよ、あんた。私
Where
は
is
一
he
人に
going?
なりたくないんだ。
じゃあどうするつもりだ。
What did the monk just walk in on?
今日はやめてはいかん。そんな気がする。あの層を代わりにするんだ。
For what?
やるよ。
Oh, this was not kindness. My
どこ
whole...
だあの層
What is happening? This just flipped? I thought the dude was the hostile one. And he's broadcasting his presence. The demon can't hear him with the sutra.
いないよ
Sutra's protecting him?
見つけないと。
Otherwise, you what? I wish you guys would finish your sentences. Oh. Is that an ant?
咀嚼音が聞こえなくなるまで今日を唱
Yeah,
え
you gotta wait till
続
the chewing stops. That's lesson 1 of Sutra School. Don't stop the chants until the chewing sounds stop, obviously. This is a great story. I like how even the stories within the story of Apothecary Diaries raise more questions than they answer. What is happening?
け虫の羽が落ちていた。
Uh-huh.
話し方がうまいな。
Yeah, that was a good one.
まるで別人みたいだ。
That could be a hint. That could be a hint, you know? Or I could be paranoid. It's the endless dilemma of this show. It's like she's a different person. Well, maybe she's not what she appears. Maybe the whole cat thing was a setup. Maybe she knows you like nature stuff.
この横顔、な
Oh?
んか見覚えがあるような。
Does she bear a resemblance to someone? That just was left hanging too. Who does she look like? What's coming up out of my subconscious is the lady who came back from the dead, Shuirei, but I honestly don't remember that well what she looks like.
次だよ。
This
ああ、
should be...
何が
Well,
話そうか。
This is either going to be really, really amazing or completely underwhelming.
いかにも怪しいと勇敢な若者たちが正体を探りに行きました。
There's also a light in this one.
松明を片手に歩いていただけでした。
Great story. Underwhelming.
男の正体は墓荒らしで、
She needs
怪しげ
explanation.
な呪いにはまっていて、墓地を掘り起こして死体の腹を裂いては難病に効くという人の。
This is very Mao Mao, yeah. What's funny is as she was starting to tell that, one of my favorite ghost stories comes to mind. And one of the reasons I like it so much is because it's a blend of these things. I first saw this on the Twilight Zone, but I mean, it might be from some older story. And like Mao Mao, I'm not going to do this justice, but it's in the Wild West times and there's a famous outlaw who is finally shot and killed. And then like a bounty hunter arrives in town to find out he's already been killed. I think the outlaw had said something like, if he's ever killed, he'll get revenge from his grave. And as they're discussing it, the bounty hunter gets dared to go visit the outlaw's grave to prove that he's the man he says he is. But because it's nighttime, nobody wants to go with him because everyone's afraid except for the bounty hunter. So as proof, they say, stick this knife in the grave, and then in the morning, we'll check to see if he actually went. So the bounty hunter goes to the grave, and he sticks the knife in the earth, but as he's getting up to leave, something grabs him and chokes him to death. And the next day, when the people go to visit the grave to see if he did what he said, they find his dead body, and they realize what happened was he stabbed his own cape into the earth, and when he stood up to leave, the cape tightened around his throat. But thinking about the legend or the threat of revenge beyond the grave, he panicked and basically strangled himself with his own cape. He kind of does get revenge beyond the grave, but it's a way in which something surreal or magical actually takes form in a way that makes sense. It's both magical and explainable, and it's thematically compelling, right? You can feel the fear. You understand how his legacy carried on through his image, through his persona, and looking at the bounty hunter, how he was largely a victim of his own beliefs. There's just so many things that are really cool. I think Mamo was on the other side of that, of like, these are the events.
以上です。
I don't know if that deserved violence though.
次、インファ様ですよ。
あるところに
Oh, it's a fairy tale.
いや、老婆だったかな。
I relate. It's hard. Telling stories is hard.
次は私が。
Oh, this is the host?
そういえば、この女官は最初に
It's an auspicious
13の
number.
話と言っていた。ここに集まったのは12人なのにどういうことだ。
Oh, is it like a Ouija board?
その頃強大な権力を振るっていた女帝である太皇太后が。
This feels a little bit real, very close to home. Are we being groomed for some plot? This is not a ghost. Oh, you're being drugged also.
年派もいかぬ少女を
Yeah, this also
選ん
really
で
happened.
その
This is a
花
true
を
story.
散
We
らし
have learned about this in great detail recently.
外に出ることを許されぬまま
Yeah.
時を過ごし
Yeah, and also, what's her name? Jinji's mother slash grandmother may have been complicit in this to some degree.
少女は高級を出る
Oh, yeah, this is the daughter. This is the daughter that
死
was...
ぬ間際に一言
Oh, she died.
次はお前たちの番だ
There's some kind of chemical in here. You might just be like, yeah, it might just be fumes.
ぐったりしている女官を窓や扉の近くへ。
一体どうしたの？
早く。
They're
消えずに残った火のせいで。
legit unconscious. Is this deliberate? Was that lady ever even here? Was she real? Was the lady a ghost?
気づくのが遅すぎたな。
What the hell is this? Oh.
もう少しだったのに
Oh. Okay. She is a ghost. What? Eerie. We told the ghost stories and then we were in a ghost story. But was it all a hallucination based on the smoke? Was it all a plot? Was she the 13th lady? She did answer the door before any of the ventilation issues, right? There are 12 of them in this shot, including the lady. What did she mean by 13? Also, I like how Mamo's like, move the unconscious bodies. And Ying was like, why? What's wrong? You think that might be self-evident from the phrase unconscious ladies. Man, and she might have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
主催者の女官もいなくなって。
Yeah, what a night, indeed. What happened? How do you explain any of this?
さっきの話は何だったの？
さっきの
I guess we're just moving on from the fact that we almost
キンキの
died.
森の話だよ。
Right, you did promise.
近畿になった言われが全くないとは言い
Yeah, it's
切れ
easier
ない
just
と
to make
思って
a blanket rule or statement or emotional appeal.
森にあるものを食べて
Rather than take it
体を
case
壊
by
してしま
case,
う
better to just tell them, don't go in the forest.
森のものをむやみに食べて
And
は
that
い
can
け
sort of
ないと言
run
わ
away
れる
from
よ
you.
うになるでしょう。そしてそれは年月を経て
Right, right, yeah.
その後も飢餓が起こった時には誰も食べていいものと悪いものの区別がつかなくなって
So they were eating glow sticks?
掟を破るのだから暗くなり始めに森に
Something
入り
glowing. Glowing
食べ
mushroom?
物を取って日が落ちると家に帰ったの
That
でしょ
just looks
う。
toxic.
月夜岳というヒラ
Aha,
タケに似たキ
moonlight
ノコがあり
mushroom.
ます。
Did not know that.
美味しいキノコが森の中にあるよ
Yeah, that's what her son said too,
自
more or
分
less.
たち親子を見捨てた村人への復
Oh,
讐。
vengeance. Wow, vengeance ghost story. Oh, yeah, so that just made the story a whole lot more interesting, I think.
そういう。
Yeah, she likes it too.
すっきりした。じゃあ私こっちだから。
Who are you?
種が分かれば大したことないじゃない。
You think? Does it take the fun out of it for you? We almost died.
やっぱり
You
不慣れな
did?
人が仕切るといろいろあるわよね。
不慣れな人？
去年までやっていた女官が亡くなったから
What?
結局高級から出られなかったのよね。
Oh, that's exactly what the story was about.
選定のお手つきになった方で
She had
あ
the
の集
daughter.
まりが唯一の楽しみだったそうなのよ。
She's still alive.
亡くなった翌年から集まりがなくなるのもいかがなものかと思っていたから
I don't know if she passed
続
away.
けてくれる人がいてよかったわ。
I think she's like on some sort of image campaign right now, maybe.
倒られた少女たちは外に出ることを許されぬまま
Yeah, it was her.
あの女官の話は
Yep,
己の身の上だったのか、
that answers that.
それとも事情を知る誰かのいたずら
Also
か。
possible. Could have been a disguise.
肝が冷える13
What's the
の話を楽し
13th?
み
The
ましょう
13th tale. We heard
あの
12.
時、
Yes.
あの場には年笠の女官を含め
What's the
て
13th story?
13番目の階段にならずに済んでよかった。
Was that what it was?
はい。
This makes us best friends forever. Yeah, we went through a traumatic experience together that they just shook off at first. Honestly, the ghost thing is the least scary part of that. Somebody tried to kill you. Somebody almost killed 12 girls, it seems. And they just like shook that right off until they got home and like, wait, that lady is not alive? That makes it scary? I don't know. I guess this is an episode about like the different tastes in horror media. Some people want an explanation. Some people just want to get that primal urge. Some people want the themes.
背筋が凍るどころか寝苦しい夜になったのだっ
I
た。
bet she was happy not to be alone too. And then Jinchi dramatically drinks tea. What? What was that? That was a very dramatic scene where nothing really happened. Jinchi drank tea pensively. I mean, I'm guessing maybe it's cutting to him to connect the thing we just saw to him. What's with him holding out the shiny cup? It's a shiny cup that he looks at. He places it down very deliberately. Man, I don't know. The three sisters were the least of it. I'm still stuck on the caravan. What happened with that? I don't even know what I would write in the notes. What's the takeaway? 13th tale that never happened. Maybe it was supposed to be our deaths. The woman who was spurned by the emperor, who had the illegitimate daughter, presumably died a year ago, in that same sort of horror spirit, having indeed never left the palace, even in death, or maybe in symbol, right? Where like, if it's not her, if it's some descendant mirroring as her, well, that woman is still very much alive through her legacy of pain, let's say, or something like that. Maybe in some way, even beyond death, she can still never leave the palace in terms of the fact that she's a part of the history here, and people are alive today still who exist in the aftermath, partially affected by the events of her life. She still has a presence here in that way. I mean, it seems to be shaping up to be that this is a very relevant thing to like our current lives now, and some plots that are being hatched against the emperor, Jinchi, the emperor's children, that maybe somehow connects to the royal mother and that lineage, speaking of maternal lines. But why bring them all there just to kill them? My first instinct was more like it's an information thing, right? Turn people against the current administration, but that also seems dicey. I don't know. A lot to keep in the mental notes.